In this video lecture, we are going to look at different string functions in C programming language. So in the previous lecture, I was able to tell you about some string functions like strcpy, that is copying one string to another string, and the next one is strcat, that is concatenating two different strings, and strlen, and this is returning the value or the length of a string variable, and we have strcmp, and this returns 0 if s1 and s2, two different strings are the same. If two strings are the same, it returns 0. And we have strchr. So this returns a pointer to the first occurrence of a character in a string variable. And we have another function again like strl. So this returns a pointer to the first occurrence of a string in a string variable again. Let's go ahead and write simple code to make use of some of these things. Okay, so let's go ahead and start by creating initializing variables of a character char. Let's go, that's str1, and I'm going to leave that empty, so that is either way you can leave that empty or go ahead and put the exact character number you want to input there. So I'm going to call this to be with a name for a semicolon, and char str2, and let this be equal to, let's call that to be last name. Alright, so let this first one be first name, and let this be last name. So go ahead and put a semicolon at the end of this, and let's go ahead and create an empty character. So str3. So we have a character, or a space is a character in C programming and other programming languages. So a space is a character. So let's go ahead and initialize another one like length, that is len. So determine the length of some of the string variables that we need. Now, first of all, we'll show you how to copy from one string to another. Let's go ahead and say we want to copy first name and last name. I'll go ahead and say strcpy, and I'm going to say str1, comma, str2. So this might not look good. Alright, so put a semicolon at the end, and I'm going to go ahead and say printf. So printf, and I'm going to say the result of strcpy is, so the result of strcpy is %s. So that is %s, and let us move to the next line, put a comma, and go ahead and put str2. So if you go ahead and change this to strcp1, you have already copied the value of last name inside strcpy1, so it will still return last name. Let's go ahead and check that out. Okay, so the result of strcpy is last name. So wait for it. Why don't you go ahead and change this to STL2 or STL1 to still give you back the last name because you copy the last name into the first name. If you go ahead and change this to STL2 and STL1 and run this code, is going to give you first name. So change this to STL2 and that will give us the first name. Go ahead and run this because we've copied the content of STLC1 inside STLC2. So let's go ahead and check it out and not STLC1. So let's go ahead. Alright, so the result of strcpy is first name. And remember that STL2 is last name, but we've copied the content of L's first name inside the last name, and that displays first name instead of last name. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at the next one for concatenation. Want to join first name and last name together? Let's go ahead and say strcat, and let's go ahead and say strl1, comma, strl2. So go ahead and put a semicolon at the end and print F. And I'm going to say the result of strcat. The result of strcat is percentage S. And let this move to the next line and go ahead and put a semicolon and I'm going to call str1 here. Go ahead and put a semicolon at the end. So let's go ahead and comment the very first one we did. Comment this by putting // and run this code again. Let's check that out. And this is coming up. So the result of strcat is first name. You can see that both are joined together. So if you want to give a space here, can go over here and press space while inside this variable. Because space is a character, you can see that. And let's run that again. It will be first name, space, last name. Let's check it out. So first name, space, last name. You see that? So the next one, let's go ahead and print out the length. Okay. So let's say the total length after concatenation. Let's go ahead and say the length is equal to LCL length, and remember this should be integer variables of LCL1, and go ahead and place semicolon at the end, and go ahead and say print F, and let's say print F the length of STL is percentage T. So let us move to the next line and go here and put a comma and length and put a semicolon at the end, and let's go here and run this code and check that out. So we'll run this. I hope it's not going to stop again. So the length of STL is 18. Okay. So the length of STL is 18. Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that is total length of first name and last name with a space right there. Okay. So I believe you see some of the functions that we use in string variables, and to control string variables, get a name, combine them together using concatenation, and also copy one string into another. Go ahead and put that down. I'm going to uncomment this so you can be able to see the code. Put this down in your own system and check it out. And if you have any question, please try to use the question and the answer section, and I'm going to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much, and I'm going to see you in the next video lecture.